Hey everyone, this is Judi with JLBCrafts. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thank you so much for giving me a try. In this video, I'm going to be planning and hand lettering the week of February 7th through the 13th in my Big Lovely Letters planner, and of course I'll be following my challenge, the Big Love Letters Challenge. Guys, we are learning the last vowel this week, the letter U, which I need to write Judi. So I'm glad we're learning U. It's no big deal. It's just a couple I's in a row without dots. So let's get going. The theme I'm going with, one of the themes this week was just simply bloom, which you guys know I use florals in my planner most of the time in this planner, and so I decided it's still winter. I'm going to go with winter florals, and it's been really gray here in the Pacific Northwest. I'm even watching one or two little flakes of snow fall past my window, and so I felt like some dark florals were calling to me, so I got out the Kellofaplan Winter Florals book, and I have not used this very first set yet. It's got lots of like deep olive green and purple, dark purple and dark blue, and I think it'll be really fun to match the pens to these. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Here is the Simply Gilded washi tape I pulled. It's got some silver foil and some holographic silver foil. It's got green, it's got purple. I think it's just going to match really nicely. So I'm going to get going and I will be back. I do have a coupon code in my description boxes for those of you that are relatively new. I don't know if I've mentioned that on this video, but I do use Simply Gilded washi tape pretty much every week. I do have a coupon code in the description box if you sign up for their no spam newsletter, and it truly is no spam. I've been getting the newsletter for quite some time now. You get a coupon code for $5 off a purchase of $15 or more, and I get the same coupon code. So no pressure. I just wanted you to know it was there in case you were interested in knowing more. That washi tape doesn't match quite as well now that I've got the florals on the page, but I can live with it. All right, and then let's use these bullet points. So we'll just rotate through them like I normally do. So, assignments. On the 7th, we're going to do last week's letter, so the letter T. Then we're going to learn our new letter, letter U. And then we'll get into the words. So we'll do a word that starts with U, and the word is one of the same words we learned this week last year, Ute. And then we're going to have a U in the middle with the word auto. Lots of T's as well. Since we just learned T, we want to practice it lots as well. Then we're going to have a U at the end with the word tau, which is actually a Greek letter. And then we'll have another U in the middle with out, because I wanted to get an O in there. Oh, there's an O there. Okay. And last but not least, with Valentine's Day coming up, I wanted a word that fit with the holiday, so I have cutie. It's a little 5-letter word there. All right, so there we go. I am going to pick my pens and zoom in, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I don't have a Fudenosuke or a Funwari, which are my firmest pens. But so this one is a Piochoo, I think is how you say it. It's Korean. It looks like it's meant to be kind of like the generic Fudenosuke. So it's from Tombow. So, but it is not. I got it off of Amazon. It's linked in the description box. Anyway, this is kind of the firmest pen I have. It's the purple one. Then I have the dual end Caleograph in mauve purple, it says. And guys, let me tell you, it is so much way darker than it looks like it's going to be. So, but you'll see that. And then I have the Pentel Touch Brush Sign Pen, which is even softer. And then I haven't used this one in a while, This is the Le Pen Flex, which is super skinny, so I use just a pencil grip from the back to school section, and I know where I need to put it right against that little silver box. So there we go. That is firmest to softest, so let's get started. I'm going to warm up like I used to last year once we got into the year. I'm going to warm up with my ace drills in this space down here. If you're not quite ready for that, or if you're happy with your ace and you want to do something a little easier, do some wave drills or some overturns and underturns, whatever. I started doing ace drills because I was looking for consistency in the letters that had oval or were comprised partially or fully of oval strokes. So, I mean, it doesn't have to be an actual word. It can be whatever you want it to be. So this is, like I said, this is the Piochoo. Its name is not on here. It's just kind of a generic. But you can see it looks a lot like the Fudenosuke. So choking way up on my pen, putting my paper at an angle. It is a really pretty, super dark, saturated purple. Okay, next we'll go with the Caleograph. And I'll do one word at the end in the big, with the big end. See how much darker this is than the pen cap and mark on the barrel makes you think. I mean, it's really dark. It's at the very dark end of like the maroon, earthy, brownish red scale, so. Oops, went a little low on my E there, but that's why we're warming up. Okay, next I have the Pentel Touch Brush Sign Pen. And lastly, I have a Le Pen Flex in a really dark, like indigo navy blue. I feel like my light is really bright. Let's turn that down. That looks a little better. Maybe it's because these pens are all so dark. I like it. All right, so first things first, we're gonna go ahead and redo the letter T that we did last week. So I don't have any words with a double T in them, but definitely a T next to an I, so you'll have, you know, to make all of that fit, the cross and the dot. So all right, so let's start with our T. I did come down a little low with some of my stickers, so I tried to cut the clear parts off to minimize that interference. So all right, so choking way up, paper at an angle, heavy down, light up, cross my T. I'll go ahead and do a couple of fat ones, but I won't make them double tall. Pentel Touch. And now with Jazzy Shadow there, we could use a little more light. Stretch. Keep going. Keep going. We'll get lunch in a little bit. All right, so apologies, there's a garbage can right outside, or a garbage truck right outside my window. They'll be gone soon. So for the letter U, it even says, still utilizing the I stroke, it takes 2 consecutive connected I strokes to make the letter U. Really simple, you guys. Heavy down, light up, heavy down, light up. And it's really easy to connect them because you've got a fat coming down to grab the point of that thin. I'll show you. And I'm not going to go ahead and show you a bunch of alternates because, I mean, there basically aren't any. So let's go ahead and try the U. All right. So choking way up, paper at an angle, heavy down, light up, heavy down, light up. That's all there is to it. I mean, a little bit of it is spacing, but keeping your strokes parallel and about the same width, and it's going to look consistent. It's going to look really good. And there really aren't, I don't know if there are any words in the English language that have 2 U's and side by side in them. So, and I mention that because that would make consistency an issue, a bigger issue. I am sometimes getting teeny tiny little spaces where I try to connect. So that just tells me I need to make them start a little bit closer to each other. The second one, I need to bring it in a little bit. Okay, next is the Caleograph, and I will go ahead and do a couple double high fat ones at the end of the row. Okay, let's try it at the beginning of a word. So we're gonna do Ute, choking way up, paper at an angle, heavy down, light up, heavy down, light up, longer, heavy down, light up, and then we'll put our E on there. Light up, heavy down, light up, across the T. There we go. I forgot to do a fat one, but with the double tall T, it would have been hard to fit it in there anyway, so. Hi, Jazpur. All right. Let's put the U in the middle of a word. So we're gonna need to connect on this front side of the U, but we can do that, no problem. It's just like the way the second half of the U catches the bottom tip of the first half, we're gonna do the same thing to connect to the A, all right? So choking way up, paper at an angle, do our A, so light up, heavy down, light up, close it with half of a U, heavy down, light up, and then we're just going to do 2 more of those. Heavy down, light up, heavy down, light up. We'll add our T on, longer, heavy down, light up, and then we'll put our O on. So starting your O, wherever you start your O, heavy down, light up, heavy down and around, and come out low for me. There we go, auto. I like it. One page done. Excellent. All right. Hopefully by now, you guys, your muscle memory is starting to develop. Your arm is kind of starting to get a mind of its own with the light ups and the heavy downs. And you're starting to find a pen that feels like it's working with you and not fighting you and working against you. When you find the right pen, boy, you really can tell. It just kind of clicks. So. All right, now we're gonna put the U at the end. I have a lot of sticker coming down on this one, so that's definitely gonna mess me up. My T's are gonna look a little funny, but that's okay. I'm gonna practice it anyway. So, starting way up high, heavy down, light up, heavy down, light up, and then basically 3 eyes with no dots. Heavy down, light up, heavy down, light up, heavy down, light up, across the T. Tau. All right. Let's put the U in the middle of the word, so the word out. Heavy down, light up, heavy down and around, heavy down, light up, heavy down, light up, and then along, heavy down, light up, across the T. So I don't know about you guys, but I can tell my arm is starting to get a little tired. I'm having a little more trouble with my consistency, and I've been doing this for more than a year now. So give yourself a break. If your arm starts to get tired, maybe stop and come back at it the next day or later on in the day. Go do something else for a little while, because if you don't like what you're doing, you're less likely to stick to it, right? So. Okay, one word to go. Let's do cutie. Cutie for Valentine's Day. Okay, so start with our C. Light up, heavy down, light up. And then we'll do our U. Heavy down, light up, heavy down, light up. Our T. Heavy down, light up. And then an I. Heavy down, light up, and we'll come around and end with our E. Light up, heavy down, light up. Now, you may want to start crossing your T just a tiny bit higher to give yourself room to dot the I right beside it. There. Normally I think the T crossed up that high looks a little spindly and weird, but since you've got an I right beside it, it doesn't quite feel that way with the dot on the I. So just personal observation. It also helps me to dot my I before I cross my T so that I make sure to leave myself enough room to dot my I because I chose to cross the T too low, if you know what I mean. So. There we go, you guys. Let me zoom out. I'll put it in my planner. So just a few more thoughts on pens. Like I said, if you haven't found a pen that makes lettering easier rather than harder, keep trying. Most of the links I have in my description box are for sets because I like to have the full set with all the colors, as obviously if you guys are still with me, you know that. So, but I do want to call out another website I found a while ago actually, and I found them through YouTube. They're called Jet Pens, JETPENS, jetpens.com. I don't have any kind of a link for any discount. I'm not an affiliate or anything like that. I just they are stationery geeks, you guys. Pens, papers, stickers, all kinds of stuff. And they have some really fun videos relatively frequently on YouTube, but they also have a website where they sell a lot of these pens. I don't think they sell the Archer and Olive. I think you got to get Archer and Olive from Archer and Olive. But if you want to just try one Le Pen Flex, if you have a favorite color or something like that, if you just want to try one pen, check out Jet Pens. A lot of the sets that I find on Amazon, they sell singles of on their website. So, all right, there is my practice. I just really love all the dark, kind of almost broody colors in this week's lettering. Oh, I almost forgot, you guys. How could I forget to show you last year? So, the letter U week a year ago. Let's see, here we go. So I did Cutie that year as well. Had some longer words at this point still last year. Oh, Ute also is there from last year. So when I look at this, the thing that jumps out to me is my fats have gotten fatter and my thins have stayed nice and thin. So I feel like these look better. These look a little skinny and spindly, and they're starting to look a little bit better. Here is Cutie and Cutie. So again, better differentiation between my thicks and my thins. And I think that makes it look nicer. So there you go. There's what you can look forward to, a difference a year from now. I hope you like this video. I hope you're still with me. Thank you for tagging me on Instagram. I just love putting your practices up on my stories for everybody to see. Help us help each other stay accountable and keep going. If somebody is not feeling it or considering, you know, throwing in the towel, seeing all your practice, seeing that other folks who are watching my videos are keeping it going, hopefully encourages them to keep going as well. So if you do like this video, please consider liking and subscribing. Thank you.